you have a podcast or several, right? Where you
to.
talk to people, you interview people, or talk to your
Comedians.
friends,
Yeah.
comedians, right? Or so they say. And 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 then you call me. I'm one of those comedians.
Yeah.
And then you called me one day and you said, you know, I do this podcast where I interview comedians, and I said yes. And I keep thinking that someone should interview me. That was your pitch, right?
Yeah, but there's a reason why. Like, yeah, it's fun. I wanted someone to interview me for the kick of it, and I thought you would be a good person, but also to do that. But also, I wanted to learn
Portuguese. What?
I wanted to learn what would it feel like to be in the interviewee position. Because I've interviewed people for over 50 episodes, and I don't know what it feels like.
So you wanted to be like, oh, this is what I'm doing to people.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And it's exhausting. I'm exhausted.
It is, right?
Jesus Christ. I'm emotional.
Because you have to talk a lot.
Remember when the sky's gray, that is just a rain. Don't worry about how it'll fall and ruin your day. It rained yesterday, today is still the same. That is just a rain, it is just a rain. That is just a rain, it is just a rain. Remember when the sky's gray, that is just a rain. Don't worry about how it'll fall.
Hola.
No te va a dejar de venir a visitar.
Ya, lo conozco. Yo tenía uno igual.
It's awesome.
See,
Border
didn't we
collies
get
are too
Didn't we
energetic.
get a nice shot just now?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay,
This is the beginning of the pod for sure. All right, go.
Dude, so say your name to the camera.
My name is Gabriel Cubas. That's it.
Right. And you are straight?
I think so.
People
Are we
don't
sure it's recording? I got nervous.
people don't really know, but people think you're straight.
People do think the clothing that I have on doesn't really help, but I am straight.
Straight. Would you say straight as an arrow? Would you
Yeah.
say as an arrow?
But do I reference things that we talked before, or do we pretend that this is?
No. Don't reference things we talked about before. This is the only time you have to do that.
Sorry. Yeah, straight as hell. Fucking manly dude.
And you were born in
96. The year?
the country.
I got nervous. See?
You were born in 1996?
Direct questions are nerve-wracking.
Are they? Okay.
Yeah,
So,
but okay, Brazil, yeah, Florianópolis.
How can I ask where you're from indirectly? Like, let's say, if
By the
you,
way, where are you from?
If you were going to, let me ask you like this. If you were going to describe
A place you're from?
a place in detail, like which one would you feel the
It's-
most confident?
It's fine. I was born in Joinville, Brazil, but I grew up in Florianópolis.
Florianópolis.
Florianópolis. You know it.
Nopolis.
Yeah.
What is that? That's a beach town.
Yeah, you've been there. It's an island town.
It's an island town.
Close to the shore, but
But it's very,
an
yeah.
island.
Is it an island really?
Literally, yeah. Officially,
But are those called islands still?
they are.
Okay.
You get there by a bridge, but just because they're close to shore doesn't mean it's not an island.
Mm-hmm.
If the bridge goes down, it's definitely an island.
Somehow I think we're still on your straight or not. And you
That tracks.
and you are. There's flies here.
White.
Married. In white.
I'm not officially married,
Sorry.
but I have a pareja de hecho, which just means legally binded
You
to a
have
person.
Yeah, you have a person in fact.
I'm in fact in a relationship with a woman,
Mm-hmm.
so definitely not gay.
Who wouldn't know?
Yeah, it's the sleeveless shirt.
And you are also a father.
I am a father. Yeah, daddy of a baby girl.
You're a girl dad,
Girl dad. Yeah.
which is not the same as girly dad.
Yeah, in this case could be. But no, girl dad.
Girl dad. What is it different? Do you think? I know that you don't have a son, but like,
I'm prouder to say that I am a girl dad because I somehow think it's harder for me to be a girl dad.
yeah.
It's like saying like, yeah, I work in tech because it's harder to say I work in sales.
Mm-hmm. Why?
You work in sales, right?
I don't work in sales.
But you did. Sorry. I just mean because like it's I traditionally speaking is a harder job to be an engineer than to be
Salesperson.
digging a hole here. Which is not true.
Are you not an engineer?
No, didn't graduate.
But you went to school for it,
I did.
which is what counts.
I think so. You know, if you're a doctor, no one thinks that. But for an
Is it on
engineer-
your CV, engineer?
my school?
No, engineer.
Oh no, the title? Never. I would never lie about that. No,
You would never lie.
I don't lie.
You say this to me before because we've
Yeah.
met,
We've met before.
and you keep saying that you don't lie. Is that true?
Imagine if I say no. That's the paradox.
That is a paradox.
No, but I would say I don't consciously lie. If I say something that is not true, it's either by mistake that I didn't thought the thing through. Like I'm speaking as I think, so maybe I'm saying something that I know to be a lie.
Uh-huh.
Like if I say, yeah, this bench is blue.
Uh-huh.
Technically, this is a lie, but maybe it's just because I thought of blue when I said the word.
Yeah.
Or it's because like I'm peer pressured to lie for some outer motive. But even if I do that on purpose, I'll keep track of that, and when I have the chance, I'll tell the person, oh, I lied about that, by the way.
Do you think this is a Catholic thing? You're Catholic.
I think so.
You're a Catholic Nazi, right? Is that the type?
I grew up Catholic, yeah.
And a Nazi?
We don't talk about that.
Okay.
No, I'm just joking. I grew up in a city that's like German colonized majoritively. Like I grew up eating
Like
German
Paris
food.
at one point?
Like Paris, like Poland. But that's long gone. But yeah, Catholic school.
Mm-hmm.
Parents are not religious at all.
Okay.
As a 12-year-old, I decided I want to be Catholic.
You have a mom and a dad.
True. Those are
That's what you mean by
true
parents.
information. Yeah.
And
Traditional parents.
your mom is from Brazil as well.
Both Brazilian.
Both your moms?
All of them.
And your dad,
Yeah.
all of them.
All dads.
All dads are Brazilian as well. And
Well, not all dads.
they married
Divorced. Very ugly divorce.
at what age?
30-ish. Like I think my mom was 36 when she divorced.
No, you. How old were you?
Oh.
when you got to-
This is hilarious. I love this part. This is my favorite part. What's my favorite part? What? 6. I was 6.
You were 6. Oh, so you grew up
Divorced.
You grew up divorced.
Like I don't know any other life, brother.
So you were raised Catholic divorced Nazi.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I'm not a Nazi. I need to say this. It's just because...
Not anymore.
Yeah. Historically speaking, the area I come from, a lot of Nazis, not my family.
Right. Like you feel the same about Catholicism.
What do you mean?
Like you grew up in a Catholic environment.
No, I didn't. That's what I meant. My parents are not Catholic. They don't
Okay.
go to church or anything.
Okay. So you grew up in a secular divorced
House. And I was
Brazilian
like,
house.
this is it. I'm Catholic. You guys are wrong.
You rebelled.
I rebelled.
Okay.
Yeah, true. Like I think me being Catholic was a rebellion, sort of. Yeah, for sure.
Do you have like grandparents that were Catholic?
My grandma, and she was a dope. She was awesome. She died.
Uh-huh.
That one got me. When she died, my grandfather died, and I didn't care at all.
How old were you when your grandfather died?
14, alcoholic, didn't care.
Dude, I lost my grandfather at a similar age, and I didn't
Understood it.
No. It's like I didn't see him that much.
Exactly.
No, we had a great relationship, but he spent part of the year in Italy.
Oh,
So
nice.
I saw him when he was back home, but he spent some time in Italy.
Okay. So
He
for
died
me,
in Italy. I hadn't seen him in months.
So for me, it's the same thing, but except in the place of Italy, put drunk.
Right. Yeah, I guess it's very similar.
Yeah,
I don't think he was getting drunk in Italy, but like, yeah.
you could,
But abusing, smoking, and
for sure,
coffee.
living the life.
Doctor said that he drank too much coffee and smoked too much cigarettes.
Yeah.
That's what my parents told me that he died of. He died of
could
cigarettes
be.
and coffee.
Could be because at that time, a lot of cigarettes meant like a lot of, like
Oh,
not
yeah, no, insane.
2 packs a day. That
Yeah.
means like,
Oh, when I was a child, I tasted his pipe.
Oof.
Not even lit up. I
No, no,
just
no,
put
just-
it in my mouth.
I think I did
and I
that.
still remember the taste.
I remember the taste of my grandpa's pipe as well. And one time,
That's so gay.
one time my grandfather was at my mom's place, and I opened his suitcase and there was a gun, loaded gun.
Uh-huh.
And my mom got into the room and I was pointing the loaded gun to my head, laughing because I didn't
Wow.
know. I was like probably 12.
You would have died.
I could have died, and it would be my drunk's grandfather's fault.
Yeah.
So
And
when
then-
he died, I didn't care.
No, but I understand, like, because it is true. I think Italy and drunk are similar. Because
Very similar.
Disappear. And at that age, dude, you don't see your granddad for 6 months, and when you see him again, you have to meet them again. Like, you kind of forget. 6
You
months
start
is a
from
long
scratch.
time.
But I do remember
you're
his
12.
smell, and I thought that was his smell, but it was just alcohol.
Ah, that's right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You remember those people? There, those people.
Yeah, my grandfather was sweat and tobacco.
Okay, yeah. But maybe an aunt that smelled like booze all the time. Didn't you have that?
No, yeah, but I met those people like older. I was
Okay,
first.
okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't deal with alcoholism until my previous relationship. Really, that closely.
Really?
No, I'm joking.
So I
No, I
just
met alcoholics before.
I don't want to drive the conversation, but this is interesting, and I don't want to move past it. The only tattoo I have on my body is the nickname of this grandfather,
Really?
because everyone growing up said that I was exactly like him, and that scared me,
Okay.
excited me,
Uh huh.
because he had a great life.
Dude, I
he
used.
used to, like, he lived in Europe.
Uh huh.
He lived it up, you know.
Yeah.
Business guy, smart guy, teacher.
Dude, my grandfather is the same.
Yeah,
Made money in Venezuela, spent it all.
everything.
Yeah.
Died penniless.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. But he gave like his children like an apartment and things like that. But,
Bullshit
like,
money, but
But
just to say you're not broke. Yeah,
but he
but,
spent the whole thing before he died.
yeah.
And I don't have a tattoo, but I use his last name.
Ah, not like it's not your official last name. Di
That's
Batista.
not my that's not my first last name.
Interesting.
Um,
See, my last name is Doat, which is my father's last name. Everyone in my hometown calls me either Doat because like there's a street name called Doat in my city because it's a small city,
Yeah.
and everyone that's originally from there eventually got into government or whatever.
Uh-huh.
So Doat is like a big name, and Cubas
Uh-huh.
is not a big name, but I love Cubas because of my grandfather.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I made people call me Cubas forever.
And then
And green is his favorite color. That's why I
so
read
that's why
green.
you have green eyes.
Yes,
And
I use lenses.
and then your grandmother died when you were
Oof, like I almost cried now. She died when I was 26, I think, 27.
26, 27. And that was hard. You were living here already.
Yeah, because she was so sweet. She was innocent, you know?
Yeah.
She didn't have like an inch, like she gossiped. She was kind of a bitch, but in a
Yeah,
funny
well,
way, like
yeah.
not in a hurtful way.
No, right.
You know, she kept
That's the
saying,
way I do.
like, yeah, exactly. Like you're a snaky motherfucker, but you're a good-hearted snaky motherfucker.
I just want to know.
You just want to know. I just want to know. It's a great way. She was a Catholic, loved God, artistic. She painted. She did poetry. Like I wanted to impress her and show how sensitive I was to her. One time I went to her house and she had this nice sanctuary, like for Saint Mary. And I always thought, every time I would go there, I would mention, I love your, because it was so well put together. It wasn't like a boring sanctuary. It was like a nice, the Bible was beautiful. You can tell she handpicked the Bible. It went with the statues. Like it was an artistic, she took care of it. And I mentioned every time. And when she was like getting cancer and all that stuff, she gifted me the Bible. And I have it to this day and it means a lot because she said, you're the only one that
Ever noticed?
ever noticed.
Yeah.
No one knows that I'm Catholic, she said. Because she doesn't brag. She's not pushing everyone to be Catholic. But
Yeah,
like,
that's part of being Catholic. You don't brag.
well, some people beg the different. But yeah.
Who?
Yeah, you're right. Jehovah's Witness, I was thinking.
Yeah, but that's
Those
not-
are not
that's not Catholic, yeah.
No, you're right.
No, Catholic is like, you know.
She was a good Catholic. But she was funny. Like, she hated that I used to go to school for computer science. She
that's
thought,
not God's way.
no, she just said, that's not a real thing. What is that? She didn't get it. But she would be judgmental and laugh at the end. You know what I mean? But she believed that it was a bullshit degree. But she didn't care. She still loved me, you know? Not like other family members that were like really are pushing you to a certain direction. She's like, I don't approve of this, but I still love you.
Okay.
And that meant a lot.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
I think that's what family should be. No?
It is a relief. Yeah, she was the
Like that, nobody cares.
no.
You're wrong, but who gives a fuck?
Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
And she knew that.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that means.
And then has anybody else died? Parents alive?
Like figuratively, yeah, but not literally.
Okay. Your parents are alive.
Both alive.
Have they ever been about to die?
Yeah. My brother too. Yeah.
Your brother too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And that was a big one too. Yeah, for sure.
When was your brother?
I was 20, also 26, 27, same age when my grandma died.
Yeah, and you had
for
a
sure.
scare.
Nope, he just went nuts. Fucking, he stopped eating. Yeah, he had like a mental breakdown and he wasn't eating food. And we had to, intervene, let's say. Struggle a lot with mental health and stuff. And different guy, like prior and post internalization or institutionalization, is that a word? He got institutionalized.
Yeah.
And after that, he's a different dude. For the better, but it does hurt because even though the previous version was shitty
And sick?
it's still my brother that I remember from growing up. You know?
Right.
Now he's healthier.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. Literally though.
No, I do. I have friends like that. I have friends that have become like,
Better.
more put together and stuff. I'm like, fuck you.
Fuck you. Who
do you think you are?
do cocaine, dude?
And then, so your brother almost died. Parents?
Dad almost died
Dad
once.
almost died?
Little scare, but nothing major.
What was it?
Heart.
Heart. Yeah. The typical father move.
Typical diabetic father. He's not diabetic. He's hot. My dad's super hot.
Typical hot dad.
Hot dad scare.
Die too young. I don't want to live old enough to lose my looks.
No. You don't go too old looking hot. He wanted to kill his son. No, I'm just joking. Heart disease. I forget how to
How old were
translate
you?
it. Huh?
How old were you?
I was 17,
Okay.
18. Yeah.
Wow, that's scary. All right, so you have a podcast or
Yeah.
several, right? Where
try
you
to.
talk to people, you interview people, or talk to your
Comedians.
friends,
Yeah.
comedians, right? Or so they say. And 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 then you call me. I'm one of those comedians.
Yeah.
And then you called me one day and you said, you know, I do this podcast where I interview comedians, and I said yes. And I keep thinking that someone should interview me. That was your pitch, right?
Yeah, but there's a reason why. Like, yeah, it's fun. I wanted someone to interview me for the kick of it, and I thought you would be a good person, but also to do that. But also, I wanted to learn
Portuguese.
what. I wanted to learn what would it feel like to be in the interviewee position. Because I've interviewed people for over 50 episodes, and I don't know what it feels like.
So you wanted to be like, oh, this is what I'm doing to people.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And it's exhausting. I'm exhausted.
It is, right?
Jesus Christ. I'm emotional.
Because you have to talk a lot.
It's sort of like you're defending yourself in a way. Even though you want to be honest and not protect yourself, but you can't help but the kind of, you know?
How did you get into this? Do you feel like do you have a thing for communication?
Yeah, for sure. That's my thing. I'm good at that.
You're a good communicator?
Not by default. I'm a good... I also think I'm very perceptive, like you.
Uh-huh.
I'm not a good communicator. I'm a good interpreter of stuff. See, I'm struggling right now.
What are you gonna interpret? Like a guy who plays the violin, but they can only read what's been composed?
I don't know how to explain it. Maybe we can digress a bit and you can help me with it. Like, if I listen to a song, I understand what's going on.
Ah, okay.
Like, I know, also because I play music, but also because I'm feeling energetic now because there was a switch. I see the switch that happened exactly at that pace, and I see the build-up. And people don't notice that usually. And the tambourine, that's why the tambourine sounds good here.
Dude, one of my dreams is to play in a famous band and introduce, like with overexcitement, so
Tambourine.
in the tambourine. That's what
This is the best tambourine player in the world.
yeah. But when you're like ladies and gentlemen, like please get in the keys, you know. In bass guitar, we've got Mike, da da da.
Do, 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 do.
And Gabriel Cubas in the fucking tambourine.
Everyone's quiet and just for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I love
And
it.
then you start doing that thing when they shake their ass.
Yeah.
And it goes really
I
fast.
love it. Great idea.
Dude, that's one of my, like, unfortunately, I'm not a famous musician, so I don't get to do it. But, like, I would if I could
Introduce the tambourine player.
introduce a tambourine player.
Yeah.
So, but you were saying that you understand music
Not music.
to a
I
higher degree than regular
most
people.
the dumb people, traditionally dumb
Traditionally
people. No, I just mean like overall. You know, like when Rick Rubin says what he brings to the table is just taste.
Uh-huh.
I think
You feel
that's
like you have good taste.
I think it's taste. I think it's like taste. Not good. Yeah. I think I have good taste. Yeah.
Okay.
And I wanted to explore that.
So with your grandmother, like you would appreciate, that's really good God taste.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I saw the effort there, and you know.
Mm-hmm.
But the podcast is the laziest way to craft something with taste because it's just a conversation and it doesn't take a lot of effort. You know what I mean?
Didn't you just say you were exhausted?
It does take effort, but compared to other things like stand-up comedy
Uh-huh.
or writing or making music, it's less than that.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to other stuff, I guess is what I mean. It is a lot of effort, for sure. But
How quickly you backtrack there
no, but you understand what I mean, right? See, I'm struggling to,
to communicate.
yeah.
Yeah. But you feel like, okay, so this understanding goes beyond music. You feel like you see someone's doing something, you're like, I feel you, bro.
It's a fit to a point where, like, at a young age, I thought I would be a good priest.
Breathe.
Yeah,
Why?
I'm good with. Sounds awful. You're digging a hole here for me, and I'm jumping right in. It's one of the hardest thing I have about my personality. I don't know how to describe it. I do think it's a vibe thing. I think.
You have a,
Don't you feel like there's some certain people that just have a good vibe?
like a godly vibe?
Oh yeah, that's what I said, isn't it?
No, I mean like not godly in the sense of like a godly person is a person
Spiritual.
in God. Yeah.
I think it's just a spiritual. It's not godly.
You
That's
have
not the right words because I don't know if I don't have faith in Catholic
Okay.
God.
Okay.
That's not my thing. You know.
Okay.
I'm past that. It's more like a spiritual thing. There's some
you
music.
think you would have been a shaman.
I would be a dope ass shaman. Just to make a point here, you know, card reading,
Yeah, tarot.
tarot. I think it's full of shit.
But I can do it.
I did it once,
You did it.
and I made a girl cry. Yeah. And I just did it to show how stupid it is.
Okay.
But in the process of showing how stupid it is, I got it. I was like, oh, I get why people love this. Because there is like this energy that you're connected with a person. It's just looking at the eyes. The cards are just like taking you from here to there. The message is in the person already. You know what I mean? And the card is just like a death card. You're suffering for some reason. And the person's like, yeah. And you just keep pulling that cord. And that's a vibe thing. I think you got people's vibes and you got, at the end of the day, I think I'm good at connecting with people, and art is just a way of connecting that to people. Cutting this from the episode. I hate this. That's it?
That's it.
Remember when the sky's gray, that is just a ray. Don't worry about how it'll fall and roll in your day.
So I know you do mindfulness.
I did more than now, but yeah, I do. Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's a subject that I dove deep dive. Past tense of dive.
Okay, well, what does it mean? Like, what does it mean?
For me,
Yes.
it's a very good question. It's long-winded. The answer is going to be long-winded, but I do believe it's a literal chemical sensation of just not being in your head. It's as best as I can describe it. Like you feel in your full body, and I would even go woo-woo and say, I think it's a spiritual thing that you connect fully. And that happened just now, by the way. Up until now, I wasn't here, but because you said it, it reminded me to be here, and I just got it back.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the absence of mindfulness for me is where most people are, which is just like go and don't think twice and just like this and next and next and next and let's just build stuff and I need to wake up tomorrow at that time, but not really pausing and being connected to the present moment, you know?
I guess I know.
Yeah.
But so how do you do
It's gonna
it?
be hard. This one's gonna be hard because I haven't really like I don't write about a lot about this, and it goes back to the problem that I said before. Like I'm not good. I'm not a good communicator overall, and for stuff that I haven't thought through, it's gonna be hard for me to put into words. But I'll try.
Okay. So how do you do it?
It's a trick.
How do you do that thing that you go like clench your ass?
Yeah, it's a little trick. Like how I do it. It's so natural now because I meditated. I started meditating when I was 17, I think, because I had so many panic attacks, and I read somewhere that it helped. And my parents didn't believe that I had panic attacks for a while. I went to a psychiatrist or psychologist rather, and she got so upset because I had to stop going there because my parents didn't believe that I was. Yeah.
So, but okay, let's go into the panic attacks. What is it like?
Now it's better. It's different now. But when it started, I think it's best to describe it as they started when I was young. They were like, you're so in your head, in a bad thought. There is always a bad thought. Okay, so a panic attack always is like a circling back bad thought that eats its own tail. I'll give a concrete example to not sound like a crazy person. Like, everyone hates me and no one's happy that I'm alive. I should die. And you get there circling, like just thinking about that, and everything around you proves that that's true. And you spiral and to a point where like, I should die. And as a matter of fact, like your heart starts beating and it feels like you're dying. Like your heart starts beating, like your skin kind of like burns a little bit, like everything becomes a little too hot, I think because blood is probably circulating a lot. Hyperventilating, like I said, and dizziness. My mouth and nose would just feel like numb. And it feels like I'm gonna die. Like it literally feels like death. And then you get out of it and you get like a little hangover from just that experience for the next 3 or 4 days of depression. You just get hit by depression and it takes like a few days for you to fully be out of it. Okay. So that's a panic attack for me, at least at that time. So when I started meditating and getting better, the time span of the attack and the hangover got shorter and shorter, up to a point now that it's just like minutes. You know?
And when are they, like back 17 years old, when are they happening? Like you're sitting in, well, you don't drive. So you're...
usually after a bender...
On the bus, you take the bus to school?
Come on.
No, okay.
Look at me. You know, just I live right in front of my university.
You're being driven to school?
No, just kidding. Not that case at all. Just my mom wouldn't let me because I might get robbed.
On the helicopter to school?
Taxi, probably.
Taxi to school?
Yeah, or walking. I live close to my school. Yeah.
Okay. You're like taking the expressway? And
I wasn't that
you're
rich,
at a traffic light?
I was just white in Brazil, and that's already a lot.
Okay. So you're on your white car with
white
your
mom.
white mom in your white skin.
Yes.
Traffic light.
Black driver. I got one. Okay. Not school though. Not high school. I don't think I had panic attacks in high school. I don't remember. If I did, I
was
don't
describing
remember.
traffic light. Traffic light. You're on your way to school. Stop by a traffic light. You're suddenly waiting.
It's not random like that. No, they were all. That's why I got better. Like they were all because. Again, I think I have a tendency for anxiety because I have ADHD and because I have like I say creativity, but just because my brain is firing on all cylinders many ideas very fast. Just that when it happened that those ideas were negative, it happened as chaotic and as fast. So like panic attack started when like I started going to college. My parents weren't around, I was living alone. I was smoking a lot more weed than I should, drinking a lot more than I should, going to parties a lot more than I should. Wasn't getting good grades. And it was like after like benders of like not doing serious stuff for a while, just kind of going crazy and realizing everyone thinks I'm an asshole, you know?
Right.
And it was circumstantial. That's why I thought I got out of it because of meditation, but really meditation allowed me to understand
What was happening?
what was happening. Yeah, I felt like a loser. It was what was happening.
Okay.
The panic attacks came from realizing, not thinking that
Being
other,
reminded that
I'm a loser.
Yeah.
I'm not going in. I'm close
Oh
to.
shit! I've been hiding this feeling that I'm a loser, but it just flared out.
I thought I was
attack.
great. Again, I know I'm great inside of my head.
But I'm perceived as a loser.
I'm perceived
I
as
was
a
just
loser.
reminded of that.
And there's no running away. So that's when the perception of others versus your own split for me. And it was the first time where like, oh, people don't realize. Like I come from like a wealthy family in Brazil. I had the best education. My parents weren't bad. They were just people struggling. Like I can't blame my parents for how much of a loser I am. That happened when I was 17.
Right.
My dad had a heart thingy. Like all that stuff. My mom's just bipolar. She's not an evil person. She's just struggling with mental health. I'm an asshole for like expecting more of her at this point because I'm 17. I should know better.
Right.
So all this stuff started like piling up, but I wasn't really expressing them or talking about them with friends.
So sometimes they would just.
And I also had a really good friend at
But,
that
like,
time.
did you
kind of remind me of that friend. Sorry to interrupt, but that friend was like really. That's why I thought you would be great for this.
Skinny fat?
Skinny fat, first, honestly, yeah. But also like he wouldn't take like a false answer. Like he would say something that sounds a little, doesn't sound honest. He's very perceptive. He was incredibly perceptive, and he lived with me and my brother, and he would call us out on shit that no one else would at that time. And he helped me a lot. Shout out to Andreas.
Is he older?
Yeah, he was my brother's age. Andreas.
Andreas.
Yeah, Brazilian German.
I'm not none of those things. But
No.
my middle name is Andres.
I just think you're a smart, perceptive person. You kind of
I
remind
think
me.
I'm older. That's it.
No, I know. Again, we know older people that
Sorry.
behave like a. Shouts out to Liam.
Liam Coyne.
But you know what I mean, right? Perceptive, I think, is the word.
Yeah, maybe. But did you have like? All right. So you had your close friends, your mentor, and then.
At that
but
time,
are there
yeah.
some people, like, are they? How? I want to know. You're saying suddenly I have to accept that some people might perceive me as a loser, but how overt is it? Like, are we talking Back to the Future Part 1?
Yeah.
Hey George, look at here. Like,
Yeah. Because like my dad was delusional, and I got his delusion because I was his kid. So like my dad had money, my dad was good looking, and he kept saying, "You're good looking, you have money."
right.
And then when I got to 17, I wasn't like getting a lot of girls at 17.
or now.
Huh?
Or now.
Yeah, I mean, but you know what I mean, right? Like at 17, where everyone's hooking up, going to college parties and stuff, I was struggling. I didn't have a lot of friends. All my high school friends bailed on me, which was kind of weird. I was
What
like,
do you mean?
I lost all of my high school friends.
But what,
As soon as I got out of high school.
Oh, out of high school, they stopped talking to you?
Yeah. And not between each, like they kept hanging out.
They had a WhatsApp group, you were
Yeah.
excluded.
Yeah, and
You guys had a WhatsApp group, they had to make a new one.
a new one.
Called The Animals Part 2.
Yeah, the white kids from Brazil, Nazi flag. No, but for real though, it's
What is it? What, TWK?
I don't know what that is.
The white kids from Brazil.
The white kids from Brazil, eagle
Eagle.
emoji, you know.
That's right.
But anyways,
Insert eagle sound.
yeah. Any who's who, all that hit that it was my fault, and it was.
But why do you think your high school friends stopped hanging out with you?
I wasn't a great friend.
Really?
No,
Selfish.
for sure. And I hated selfish people, and I finger pointed to that guy's selfish. But then I realized, oh shit, I'm selfish too, you know?
That guy's so selfish, he's not paying attention to me now.
Yeah. You know João?
Who? João, sir.
Yeah, so I think you met
player?
him. No, my friend, João.
Isn't he a player too?
No, he's a player. but not a soccer player. Is that what you mean?
That's what I meant. But
Yeah.
I meant.
I know. I got it. He's my best friend. He's from high school, but we became better friends after high school
Okay.
because I realized he was such a good friend, and I lost him, and I got him back to my life because I said I'm sorry, and he's like, yeah, okay, you're forgiven, and he's the only one from high school that said okay because he
Oh, but
lost.
did you go
One-on-one?
door? Hey,
Oh.
hey, I'm sorry. And
No,
someone went
no,
like,
no. I did it with João because he was better than the others. To me, he was there more often. Just that's the only thing.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
he's just more available.
He was a better person, like just more useful.
Yeah, that's just me. He didn't have much going on. Didn't have a lot of friends too. No, just kidding.
And did you grow up in a university place? Like people
Yeah,
will
University
go
City.
to university in the city.
Yeah, I think you know, right? Florianopolis is like a huge
That's right.
university city. That's when
Dude, I forgot you were from there.
yeah, right. You've been there, and it's a great place for university. Bunch of hot chicks coming in from everywhere in the country, honestly. But it's also like I went to the best university, one of the best universities in the countries for computer science. I felt like I was the shit. Like in theory, things were gonna go great,
Yes.
and everything just imploded when I was about 20, and I was a dumbass. Really?
Now let me see how much time we've been doing this because I forgot. Yeah,
I was a
think let's-
dumbass. That's all I wanted.
I think let's stop.
Okay, yeah, I think so. Oh, shit.
Remember when the sky's gray, that is just a ray. The world
Are you happy with yourself?
Okay. Trying to think how to process that. Yes. Yeah, but happiness is not a word I like to use.
Do you like yourself?
I love myself. Yeah. I think I'm awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yes, I think I'm awesome, but I'm worried if people agree with me or not.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like I'm worried if everyone understands how awesome I am.
Is that where the anxiety comes from?
Yeah.
You're worried about other people.
Yeah,
misperceive-
100%.
Yeah.
Nothing is like self-doubt. Well, some of it is self-doubt. But the parts of me that I know it's good, I'm confident that they're good.
But do you like yourself intrinsically? You like the essence of you?
I like the combination of things that make me me. I don't know. I wouldn't know how to pinpoint what is essentially the essence of me. You know?
Yeah. So if you're
We
like
get
a
too metaphysical at that point. Like if you, what am I? Is my brain? Honestly, my ADHD brain doesn't allow me to tell you
you're
who
a
I
Mr.
am.
Potato Head. You're happy with this? With
Yes,
that?
the
You're happy
configuration.
With the eyes, the hat, the boots.
The dynamics. I like the dynamics of Gabriel for sure. I'm like, I think I have good prospects. I'm just, you know what? The anxiety comes from two places. People seeing that and me being able to fully explore those elements to their potential. That concerns me as well. I don't think like I'm missing anything to have a perfectly good life. And if something goes wrong, it's probably my fault.
Ah.
Yeah.
So you're worried you're gonna fuck it up? Is that?
Oh yeah, constantly. That yes.
That,
That's why I don't like the term happiness or whatever, because I don't think that's not the parameter I use to evaluate if I'm doing good in life or not. If I'm not happy, but I'm checking all the boxes, I'm okay.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. But so you like yourself that much? And
Nah.
are you liking yourself more and more or less and less?
Ooh, good question as well. I think I'm accepting myself more and more. It's not that I'm excited for, like I'm getting fatter as I go. Just to use like a vain example, but it's easy to understand. I don't like that I'm getting fatter.
You can all relate.
Yeah.
Everybody watching this is fat.
Yeah, for sure. Come on. You know, Pato's, well, anyways.
Even Pato's
sidetracking.
fat.
No, Pato's slim, but it's surprising because he
A fat
doesn't.
cock.
Fat cock?
That's what he said.
No, skinny cock. Skinny cock, 100% confirmed. What I was gonna say, I'm accepting. Like I look at myself in the mirror, I don't like where it's going. But I'm accepting that the reason it's going that direction is because I'm occupying myself with other stuff. So in that sense, you know what I mean? Like I'm not delusional. Everything about me is great.
Okay, right.
And again, it's the parts that I really like. Like I'm creative. I think I live, like I said before, very honestly. Like everything I do, almost to like a naive point. But I appreciate that. Like I admire people that are honest to a fault. You know.
Yeah, but
So those aspects I like, but I can see my faults, and I used to hate them, but now I'm accustomed to them. For example, like I said, body, I'm not really preoccupied with body or fashion or whatever, or I'm not super like an organized planned person.
aren't you?
Traditionally smart person? No, not at all.
Traditionally smart?
Yeah, come on. You know what I mean.
No, I don't know what you mean.
You're a snaky little dude. You know what I mean. You know when you see someone stupid.
what does traditionally smart mean?
I think you know, dude. Come on. Just someone that takes forever to understand. Like, quick to interpret things and to understand things.
Do you feel a little slow to understand things?
Slower than, like, if I compare myself to people that are... Because you study engineering as well.
Right.
And in those type of environments, you meet people that are, like, almost autistic to the point where like, yo, this person really understands numbers. There's this exercise that is like a test to get into certain companies that is, you need to read a table, like a Excel sheet or something, a complex one, and they give you 5 seconds and you need to answer, describe what you saw in those 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Like I'm not good with that shit.
Yeah, and I think it's ridiculous because how many times are you gonna be like, quick, we need to make a decision right now.
But I'll give you a concrete example. Barbara is perfect at that. She's the opposite of me in that sense.
I can tell.
And when we go to the airport, it takes me 15 minutes to figure out where I need to go. And within seconds, she knows where to go, where the gate is, how late are we. All that stuff for me is like ethereal, like bubbly. I need to ask someone.
Okay.
It gets like, I forget.
And so you are...
I forget to check.
So you are like more... What is the opposite of traditional?
Creative.
Modern?
Dumb. What? I'm modern.
Traditional.
I'm just creative, and I think people are accepting that creativity is a sort of...
It's a smart?
It's the sort of smart.
Okay.
It's just that I don't choose where I'm creative, and it's out of my control sometimes.
What? Okay. But okay.
Is this going where you thought it was going?
No. But
is this ratio of me talking versus you? Is it
do you
this?
cringe? Do you cringe? Because you like yourself, right? You told me. So this is what I'm picturing, right? From your definition. So you cringe, you get home, and you're like, ugh, why did I say that?
Yeah, for sure.
They're not gonna realize how awesome I am. Because of how
I lost an opportunity there.
I lost an opportunity. Dude, they would have seen. Everybody would have seen.
I wish. Yeah.
I missed that chance.
And I get jump scares from memories.
Next time I'll get them.
Yeah. Confidence too. Yeah. If I get the other opportunity, I'll do better. But like confidence too. But I do, like it hurts a lot when I remember, like when you have those cringy memories, I have actually a physical reaction. Barbara actually hates it. Like I jump scare. I actually do this. I gasp out of fucking nowhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I forget there's a children's park right next to us.
That's okay. Children are people. I think people forget. People forget that children are people.
I remember when I had a kid.
Yeah.
I sympathize a lot with babies now.
Right.
Before I thought they were
a bundle of things.
Yeah, annoying. But now I realize, oh no, they're actually.
Yeah.
When they cry, they're in pain. I never realized that.
Well,
there's a struggle going on there.
Yeah.
There's some stress. Yeah, not physical, but just.
Oh, you mean emotional pain?
Emotional pain. Sometimes they're just scared, and you don't know.
They're like, "Is this Oasis last tour for real?" Start crying like that kind of pain. You mean?
Yeah. Trump, like they care. You know, babies care a lot. They should be able to vote.
This guy is gonna get reelected for real. That's very funny. A baby like very politically invested in the future. Well, which makes sense actually. They should be the most politically invested.
It's their problem.
Yeah. Actually, I think
they're responsible.
It makes sense, dude. The younger you are, the more you have a stake, right?
Yeah, but the less we care as young people.
But it should be like the opposite. Like old people should have the least power.
No, I'm gonna say.
Because then they throw it to flames. Exactly, that's what happens.
But if you realize as a baby, all elements of life, you would just die. you would implode with anxiety. You know what I mean? I think it's on purpose that babies don't understand shit and kids understand a little bit. Like if a kid realized, oh shit, I have 90 years of this, I would kill myself.
Right.
And old guys only have like 5 years left, so they're yeah, fuck it, let's bomb Sudan again.
Let's bomb Sudan again. That's exactly right. That's exactly what I think. So we could arrange
Missiles to attack
society
Sudan.
in a way that is for their higher good. You know, like younger people have more responsibility than older people.
They
Like it
have.
should be illegal.
I don't.
They have a minimum age to be president, and they don't have a.
I get it.
you know?
Maximum,
Yeah.
like a threshold.
Yeah, for driving as well, which is insane.
Yeah, because also people forget how, like people don't care a lot about everyone. You know, you care about yourself and probably 5 people you know.
Right.
So when you make decisions, sometimes you're just hungover. People say, sign this bill. You just sign it. You don't even know what's really gonna do. You know.
I know, but I think that we should put, and that makes complete sense. I have complete empathy for President Trump. It's just, I just think he shouldn't be, we should organize society in a way that he doesn't get there. You know, like my grandfather, he didn't, like, nobody said you can't drive anymore. He crashed 3 times and then he was like, I guess.
I just think I should
guess,
stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't, by the way, I'm painting it differently than it actually was. His children went, I think that's enough.
But then you're putting control on dumb people because that's really what's going on.
Younger
Trump
people are
got there.
dumber?
Yeah, for sure.
Younger
No, but
people?
even older people, I think they also get dumb as they go.
Exactly. So, okay,
Because responsibility is like
30-year-olds
perfect,
should rule the world.
perfect. I don't want to though. No one does. I think no 30-year-old. We're all here in Europe. every 30-year-old that went to college is probably
In
backpacking through Europe, avoiding having kids.
Yeah.
I'm the exception.
Yeah.
I went for it. You know.
You're still in Europe though.
Yeah, and yeah.
Right. I have the same feeling, dude. Like I feel like everybody, I cannot imagine anybody 30-something-year-olds in
We're all
Venezuela.
hiding.
There's no 30-year-old in Venezuela. There's no way.
No, Brazil same, yeah. If there are, they are fucked and they're like struggling to get by in Brazil.
Dude, but you remember how, I don't know if you have the same memory. Well, when I was 15, 30-year-olds had it figured, they had it down.
Yeah, because they
They
probably
were-
had a house already and like they had a job that paid enough money. Yeah. And again, something I might
that's
cut.
awfully high.
Because I thought about
That's awfully high tone, high pitch for it.
let's move on here.
So, okay, anyways. So, you feel like you're accepting yourself more and more in time,
Which is making me less anxious.
which
Yeah.
is making you less anxious. But, so what is it like? What are you at 15 like?
Quiet.
Uh-huh.
Stone cold quiet.
Why?
Too many thoughts, don't know how to speak. Everything I say doesn't come out as. There's this great book that I read halfway through, which is usually how it goes, from this Japanese writer. I don't know, I forget. It's The Golden Temple. It's called.
Okay.
I forget the writer.
That's okay.
And
It's Japanese, right?
Yeah,
Japanese name?
yeah, exactly. And the protagonist is a kid that has a very like poetic way of thinking. Most of the book is his head. He's narrating life, but he has a huge stutter that he cannot get by. So he cannot ever communicate the beautiful thoughts he has to girls or to his friends or to his parents. And everyone thinks he's kind of dumb. But like in his head, he's like he's perceiving the world with this beautiful outlook and so smart, and he's connecting. He's a monk. He's training to be a monk, and he's connecting his experience to being a monk, to being attracted to girls in this beautiful way. But everyone like kind of hates him and think he's kind of dim and dumb, and that's how I felt growing up. It's like I have this again creative way of seeing the world, and I connect things before they happen. I can predict what things will like, how things will unfold, because I see life in this. But I could never put them to word, and I struggle with that up to this day. But I practice more than before.
Practicing what?
Speaking, literally. So as a kid, I was anxious as fuck just because I couldn't communicate. You know, and because also like my life sucked.
Yeah, but you know that development stage that men supposedly go through, that it's like when you kill your father?
Yeah. That
Have you had it already?
happened. That happened when I was like 18, 17.
What did you do?
My dad had a stroke, and he went to the hospital, so he almost died.
And so you saw him being vulnerable.
It's worse. I didn't go to the hospital. And because I didn't go to the hospital, I realized, oh, it's kind of cold, but I realized he's not that big of a deal. Like if he died, my life wouldn't change a lot. And that made me nervous because I still emotionally depended on him a lot. And when that happened, it was like, oh, I don't. Like I lived by myself at that point. He didn't even know exactly what I did for school, you know? I got his money every month, but like that was about it. If I had a job, that was the realization. If I get a job, there's nothing I depend on him for. And that was kind of like tough, but good in a way because it made me like grow up and get the urge to get a fucking job and study and work hard, you know.
And what's your relationship with him now?
Perfect. Like he's an awesome dude. Like he's a jock, like he's a surfer. He was always good. It wasn't ever bad. We never fought. Maybe that was a bad part. Like he never fought with us. He never said no to anything. So he became like a super close friend, but that's not the relationship you want with your dad. But he also became kind of like a mentor in work stuff. And that was awesome because I learned a lot from him there. Like I worked for him from when I was like 19 to 22, I think. And that was amazing. Like I learned so much in such a short amount of time.
That's cool, man.
And in that sense, he was a good dad because like he opened up his company for me to do whatever the fuck I wanted in the sense of there's no limit to meetings. Like if you want to, I'm meeting a CEO of this big tech company, be there in the room, just watch. And I was like, really? And I was just there taking notes, you know? It felt awesome. It felt like I was in a movie, like I was going to inherit an empire, but really it's just a small, shitty logistics company. After like 2 years, I realized, there's not a lot to inherit here. A lot of debt, you know? A lot of debt. And I was like, when I understood the finances of it, I was like, I don't want to. And he kept saying, like, you have nothing here. Like, this is like a learning place for you. You're not going to, there's no money here, you know?
And you wouldn't believe it.
I wouldn't believe it. I thought he was fucking with me until I saw the finances.
I was like, oh, fuck. It is Latin America after all.
Yeah, he's not lying. Like, this is not the United States. Part of the big push for me to come to Europe too was him. Like he was like, don't waste your time. Like sure, if you want to hang out and be here, feel free. He never pushed me to any direction. He just said, go somewhere else if you get the chance to. And I got the chance to, so I'm here. Yeah. So like he was a good influence. He wasn't like a bad alcoholic father, drugs, didn't beat me. Neither was he like aggressive. He was just kind of too good for his own good, like too naive to his own good with his kids. Like I smoked weed from when I was like 12 up until 20, and he didn't even knew. Like that's how like, and I didn't hit it like at all, you know.
So, are you gonna?
Almost cried
so you're
there.
Gonna do things,
Did you tell?
That you're gonna do things differently now for your daughter?
Present, and 100%.
Are you
really
willing,
present?
But are you willing to have a stroke when she's 18?
I'm getting there, dude, because my cholesterol is so fucking high. I need to take meds, and I'm 29 years old. I need to take meds for cholesterol, which is unheard of for a 29-year-old. But yeah, no, but I'm willing for sure. I don't care about my work at all. Not just my work, but also this. Like, if I'm like, we took so long to get this interview going, not because I had super important stuff with the baby. It's just because I didn't want to on a random afternoon not be with her. Like this was not this is not a priority at all to me. But also isn't my job that pays the bills for us. Like if I need to say to my boss, I would not be here. Oh, but you have a super important meeting. I don't give a shit. Like it happened. Like with the financial director of the company. Can you go? I cannot. Do you have something? Not really. It's just an afternoon with my kid, and it's the afternoon with my kid. Like it's, I want to have that routine with her, and I want to have the time to disconnect from my work. So when I get home, I'm actually home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's not like a crazy schedule where it's like back-to-back meetings, and then I get home and then I do a podcast, and then by the time I'm home, it's just time for bed. You know?
Yeah.
I don't want that. Knowing that might not get me cool dad points. I'm gonna be cheesy, cringy dad, you know, because I'm gonna be too involved. But I don't care. I think that's better.
Okay.
Or at least for me. Am I going too fast?
Good. Cut.
Remember when the sky's gray,